Ian Green at Top Boxing News here with Sebastian Juarez. Sebastian, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm just very excited, very anxious.
We got the weight cut tomorrow. Any struggles with that, or are you all good on weight?
No, everything's good. Everything's good, and feeling good and looking good. So, we're ready.
Don't want to give away too much of your game plan, but what type of performance can fans expect on Saturday?
I just want everybody to see, what I have to put on the table, my arsenal as a fighter, as a boxer, and just to know the name Sebastian Juarez.
Talk about your arsenal a little. What builds your style? What type of aspects?
I mean, I would say I'm counter puncher, go off my jab a lot, but, if I need to go in there, be dirty, fight like a Mexican, I can. That's what that's what I was bred to do, fight. So I can do anything. I can do anything that the fight leads to.
Would you describe yourself as more of a boxer than fighter, or a fighter than boxer?
I mean, of course, I don't like getting hit, but yeah, I would say like a boxer fighter because I try to minimize as much as I can get hit. But again, if I need to, I need to. So.
Do you know anything about your opponent?
Not much. Just focusing on what I need to focus on, which is just being 100% during the fight. So I'm not really too worried about that, but just focused on me just being 100%.
You got a high knockout ratio.
Yeah.
Talk about your power. Where does that come from?
I would say more of anything is just precision. A lot of my knockouts are to the body. I feel like I'm just very precise when it comes to the body, and that's always what I plan to do whenever I'm in the ring. No matter if it's a knockout or not, I plan to dig to the body and just make a statement with that.
Touching on your early days in boxing, what are some of your first memories growing up in boxing?
My dad, my brothers. My brothers started before I was born. So by the time I was coming up, I was growing up in the gym, and boxing is all I know. So just earliest memories is just hitting the bags. Just not wanting to do it at first, but then eventually growing to love the sport and love everything that came with it.
Touch on your amateur career. How much amateur experience did you have, and how did that help build you in the pros?
I had around 110 amateur fights. I won nationals a couple times. I made it to Team USA as a junior, so I had a good amount of amateur experience, and I feel like that helped me a lot when it comes to styles, when it comes to traveling and seeing different styles from different states and different places, and it's helped me now just. Again, the styles a lot. I've seen almost everything. Of course, internationally, that's what I hope, slowly I'll start getting. And, I just think all that experience more than anything has helped me now and is going to keep helping me.
You're still early in your career. Do you feel you've made that full transition into a professional style, or do you feel like there's more to build on?
I always think that, there's more to build on. I'm always going to be keep improving. My style is always going to, again, keep improving, especially with my coach, Bob Santos. We're just going to keep working every camp and just keep improving till my career is over.
Touching on Bob, you got one of the former trainers of the year here.
Yes,
How
sir.
has he helped you, improve?
He's just, he's been one of those people, one of those trainers that, doesn't change my style. He knows what I'm good at. He knows my flaws. He knows my weaknesses and my strengths, and he capitalizes on everything. So he makes sure that I work on what I need to work on and just capitalize on all my strengths and make sure, fixing everything I need to fix on. And, it's helped a lot. It's helped a lot because there's a lot of trainers that, they want to change their whole style and everything like that. And that was the first thing I saw with him is that he doesn't want to, change me as a fighter. He knows how I am as a fighter, and he wants to use that as an advantage. And it's helped a lot. It's helped a lot so far, and it's going to continue to help my whole career.
Bob's got a great stable of fighters. How do you feel being in the gym with some of those guys has helped you improve and gain experience?
No, man, it's amazing. Being around world champions, being around former world champions, and people that are around me. Prospects that are coming up that have the same dreams as me, have the same the motivation, and I think that's what motivates me the most is being around people like that.
Again, I've touched on already, you're still early in your career, but when do you see yourself, fighting for those world titles, really getting into those big pay-per-view type fights?
I mean, just whenever my team thinks I'm ready, of course, I'm early in my career right now, 20 years old, and whenever my team, I trust in my team, and whenever they think I'm ready, whenever they think I'm ready to step to that stage, to the high-level stage, that's when we'll be ready.
Retirement is so far in the future, I don't want to bring it up.
Yeah.
What does Sebastian Juarez want to accomplish before he leaves boxing?
just make a statement in this sport. I want to be remembered as just a great person, a great family man, and just a great boxer, a great fighter, the best boxer that I could be, and just the best person that I can be. And hopefully world champion in multiple weight classes, unified, undisputed, a couple weight classes or something like that around there.
Talking about some of the greats in the sport, who are some of the guys that motivated you on your way up?
I would say one of the top dudes would probably be Roy Jones Jr. I just loved, how athletic he was, how just everything that he did was with pizzazz and everything like that. So he was one of the dudes that I grew up with. Would say around probably Floyd Mayweather. I loved his boxing IQ, how smart he was in and outside the ring. And I would say somebody like a Mexican, probably like Canelo, everything that he's done, how young he was when he stepped up to those stages and everything like that. So yeah, it'd probably be those three.
Would you say coming up you modeled your style after anybody, or was it just Sebastian Juarez as Sebastian Juarez? When I started
my amateur career, I would say that I tried to, like every kid, you try to fight like a certain fighter, and I felt like I was closer to Roy Jones Jr. I would try to mimic his moves and stuff like that. But I feel like that was a lot of people. I feel like there's a lot of people, especially when they start. That guy has like the best highlight reel almost ever. So that's probably who I would say in the beginning of my career.
Last one I got for you, Sebastian, just a message to the fans and your opponent. What can the fans and your opponent expect tomorrow?
Just a very, very smart Sebastian Juarez, and just a very, ready, 100% ready Sebastian Juarez. El Trueno, my nickname, El Trueno, Thunder. And, we're coming for everything. And all this hard work and dedication through this camp is going to all pay off, fight night. And I'm just very excited, very anxious, and just stay tuned. Stay tuned for Sebastian El Trueno Juarez. We're coming, and just remember that name.
That's all I got for you. What else do you want to tell the fans?
No, just thank you everybody back home, Brownsville, Texas, RGV, Rio Grande Valley, the 956. Thank you everybody for supporting me. And this is not the last time you're going to hear the name Sebastian Juarez.